News coming in at the moment. Cops Lathicharge Agnipath protesters. Cops protesters face off in Narnaul, Haryana. Internet services stopped in Ballabgarh, Haryana as well. Those are the latest images that are coming in right now. Cops have in fact stopped internet services in Ballabgarh, Haryana in the wake of the protests that are happening over the government's newly announced Agnipath scheme. Protesters and cops have in fact come face to face in Narnaul, Haryana, and cops have in fact lathi-charged these protesters that have taken to the streets of the past couple of days in order to protest the government's new scheme, the Agnipath scheme, asking for the government to revert back to the old method of induction into the armed forces, asking the government to withdraw the Agnipath scheme, while the government has tried to in fact lay forth the facts and assure the youth of the country who in fact want to join the armed forces that their future is secure, even if they have to leave the forces after the completion of the 4-year term of this scheme. But youth across several states have in fact come out on the streets, are protesting, but in the process of it vandalizing public property, arsoning public property as well. And there you can see on your images the cops in fact pushing for the crowds to disperse immediately. They have suspended internet services in Ballabgarh, Haryana. Those are pictures from Ballabgarh, Haryana as well, where the cops are trying to contain the situation, which is of course going out of hand in many states across the country, while the government is trying to in fact lay to rest some of the fears that have been expressed by these protesters.